Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 2 o'clock. I'm Chance Comment with your Solent Sports News headlines. Saints will play 10th place Preston at St Mary's tonight to try and claw their way back into the top three. Southampton's chances for automatic promotion have been revitalised as Leeds, Leicester and Ipswich have had a bad run of form. Russell Martin's team currently sit 4th in the Championship, 6 points behind Leeds but with 2 games in hand. With this being their 3rd game in the last 7 days, Martin will look to use the depth of his squad.
Up to us to use the quality of the squad but also determine which are the best players for this game. And the players for the last 2 games have done brilliantly.
Our sports correspondent Nathan Potter has gone to the public to find out their opinions on a possible promotion for the Saints.
I think the only way up is going to be playoffs, and I think with the other teams in the playoffs, I think it's going to be quite a hard run.
It still means we have the chance, but not so much. And in our team, I think we still have a lot of competitive players.
Still in our hands. Definitely got a win tonight. Must beat Leicester away. Really got to win all of them. Beat Cardiff away, beat Leeds away. But hopefully can still go up. Yeah.
Another South Coast team also looking for promotion is Southampton's biggest rival. Portsmouth have a chance of promotion into the Championship tonight with a win against Barnsley at Fratton Park. It has been 13 years since Saints and Pompey have shared the same league. Last night, Chelsea thrashed Everton 6-0, Mauricio Pochettino's biggest win as Chelsea manager. Cold Palmer, as they like to call him, scored a perfect hat-trick in under half an hour. His 4th goal was a penalty which took him level with Erling Haaland as joint top Premier League goalscorer. This penalty caused quite a stir between several Chelsea players. Nicholas Jackson and Nodi Madueke made it both clear that they wanted to take the penalty, in which Palmer would coolly slot away. It took Chelsea captain Conor Gallagher getting involved in several pushes and shoves in order to get the ex-Man City player to finally take it. Pochettino insisted situations like this just cannot happen.
When you ask me about why we are not consistent, why we are not performing sometimes, why we show some good performance and then we drop because the standards.
Ahead of Euro 2024, the German FA are looking for a replacement manager. After Jurgen Klopp announced his departure from Merseyside at the end of this campaign, he's looking the most likely to take on the role. He has reaffirmed Liverpool supporters that he will not manage another club in England. Therefore, a move to the Germany national team would make the most sense. Dele Alli made his first TV appearance since the interview, which he shed a light on his personal struggles with childhood trauma. He revealed on Sky Sports that he has a personal goal of going with England to the 2026 World Cup.
You know, like you can set reminders on your phone. Have like a reminder every 11 o'clock every day, World Cup 2026. So that's my aim for now. I think people would be like, oh, he hasn't played in a year, but I don't care. I know where my level is.
Today, the Champions League is back. Barcelona and PSG face each other in the quarter-finals, with Barcelona leading from the first tie 3-2. On the other side of the quarter-finals, Dortmund face Atletico Madrid at home and are hoping to come back from last week's 2-1 defeat and reach the semi-finals for the first time since 2013. I'm here with European football expert Diego Andrade to further discuss tonight's Champions League fixtures. Diego, give us your breakdown on tonight's critical second legs.
Thank you very much for having me, Chance. With Barcelona and PSG, Barcelona won 3-2. The standout performance was from Rafinha. I think he really needed to perform in the Champions League. He scored 2 goals, and it was actually his first Champions League goal. Vitinha also scored his first Champions League goal on PSG's side, and Dembele also scored his first Champions League goal. Speaking about Dembele, he celebrated against his old team, which not too many Barcelona fans were happy about because they had supported him so much throughout his injury crisis. And on to the next game with Dortmund-Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid won as many people expected, but Dortmund managed to score a goal, which allowed them to potentially come back later today. So who knows what's going to happen, Chance.
Thank you for that, Diego. On to the next story. Rafael Nadal is set to return to the world of tennis later today at the Barcelona Open after coming back at the Brisbane Open after almost a year out due to a hip injury. The 37-year-old said it means a lot to play at Barcelona one more time. This has tennis fans around the world questioning whether or not this will be his last year in professional tennis. On to the Indian Premier League now. Australian all-rounder Glenn Maxwell has decided to take a mental and physical health break. This isn't the first time he's taken a break. He also did this in 2019. He asked to not be considered in the T20 Summer World Cup in order to prioritise on his fitness levels. On to boxing now, as cruiserweight contender Richard Riakporhe warns title holder Chris Billam-Smith he will knock him out in the first round. Riakporhe has already beaten the cruiserweight champ back in 2019 and vows that Billam-Smith has made a huge mistake signing a contract to fight him again. Lastly, the Beijing Half Marathon organisers are investigating a controversial finish that took place on Sunday. It seems that three African athletes allowed China's runner to win the race. One of the athletes has said that he allowed Heiji to win because, quote, he is my friend. A quick roundup of the stories. Of course, we have Saints playing Preston tonight in a big match. We've got Cole Palmer's penalty incident, which Pochettino did not like. We also have Dele Alli saying he wants to go to the World Cup in 2026 with England. Thank you for listening. That's all for us now. I'll be back in an hour.